Hey everybody, I'm Trainer Joe. Thanks for joining us today. I want to talk to you about emotional eating. And we titled it, My Cat Died, I Need Cake, because it's very common. I'm showing you a picture of this lady here eating this pie, and she's crying. How much pie do you think she's going to need to eat to deal with whatever is causing her to cry? Well, one thing is she can eat it all and try, and that looks like that's what she's going to do. But in the end, food won't fix it. As it's so important for those of you that are emotional eaters to tell yourself food won't fix it. Until you tell yourself that, you're probably not going to believe that. And until you believe that, you're probably going to keep eating for emotional reasons. You must get to the place where you determine emotional eating is unacceptable. I mean, how many of these do you want to put on your body because you're having a bad day? Because something happened to you that's difficult or challenging. Now, I saw a post earlier today from a friend of mine on Facebook, and it said, for those of you that lost a pet, please tell me what to do. Talk to me, call me. You know what? That's appropriate. That's fine. That's a reasonable outlet. But for you to go hide in your kitchen or upstairs with your pie to deal with your emotional issue is not a healthy response. And in the same way that you would look at somebody that's has an eating disorder, anorexia or something, that's what they're doing. And you look at that and you think, oh, they're going to die. This is horrible. Yet you excuse it. Now you may say, well, I'm not excusing it. I don't want to do it. But you're doing it. And in the same way that you would talk to somebody who's anorexic and you would say, you've got to get help, you ought to respond that way too. But two, it's so common that we're just like, we laugh it off. We say, oh, well, hard day, so I ate the whole cake. And at times, I want to laugh with you. But if it wasn't so sad and so devastating, you have people walking around that are eating for two people with the excuse that my life is so stressful, it's so difficult. And please don't hear me being insensitive or callous. It's hard, it's tough, it's challenging, it is. What I'm trying to do, I'm not trying to give you the answer to dealing with the stress. What I do want to do is make sure you're not going to settle for eating instead of getting appropriate help, whatever the help is. Now, you may get the help you need if you do my program. You may not. If you do my program and get the help, that's fantastic. If you don't, then keep going. This is a picture of a lady here who says, I don't diet, I just don't eat as much as I'd like to. That's hard to do when you're an emotional eater. It's hard to do anyway. So until we deal with this basic ground floor emotional eating issue, there's not a whole lot. I hope that you're going to find a diet or a pill or a drug or anything that's going to work for you. Let's find a healthy outlet. You can. It's not that hard once you decide, the way I'm doing it's not healthy, and then you get a healthy outlet. There's lots of them, and it's really not that challenging once you've decided this is what I got to do. Hey, if you want somebody to come speak where you work or at your church, that's a lot of fun. I've been to Lexmark, Valvoline, a lot of places here in the Lexington area, and we've traveled to Yokohama, South Carolina, and Versailles, and been to many, many churches doing programs. So reach out to me, let me know. Be sure and subscribe. If you don't want to miss any of these, you need to subscribe, hit the alert bell, and remember, train your brain, transform your body.